Okay, we're going to start by building a program in Python. Python has lots of different environments that you can work in. This one we're using is called GlowScript, and it is an online environment, entirely online. So you can write your program online, all the computation happens on a server somewhere, all the libraries are already installed, and so it's very convenient. Of course, you can access it from anywhere. If you have your own Python environment, that's fine to use. Once you log in, and you can set up a free account, you can find all your programs here at this link. I'm going to start by creating a new program, which I will call Python Fun. We're just going to play around with creating some objects. So to begin, I can make a sphere. I'm going to locate the sphere at a position, cap box, position, which is a vector specified 0, 0, 0. So this is going to put at x equals 0, y equals 0, z equals 0, the center of the sphere. The color I'll set to red. Okay? So if I run that, I should get a red sphere. There's not a lot of context around that. So to add context, I'm going to set a scene. I do this by setting the display. I can set the height and width of the display in pixels. And I'm going to set them both to 600 pixels for now. So that just gives me kind of a shape to my environment, minus square because of 600 by 600. To give a little more context, I need to set the range. So I'm going to zoom out essentially. This will set the range to 10 meters wide by 10 meters deep by 10 meters tall. So now the sphere should show up as a 1 meter block in the center of it. You can specify the radius to be something different if you like. Right now we're at a default of 1. Okay, I can set another sphere. So let's put one at a position of 0, 5, 0. And we'll make that color blue. So I should have two spheres, and now they'll be in different locations. The second one's at a y position elevated by 5. I'll give these some names so we could refer to them later. This one will be ball 1, and this one will be ball 2. These are arbitrary. You can set those definitions to anything that you like. And while we're at it, we'll go ahead and create a third sphere, ball 3. And we'll put that one at a position of 0, 0, and 5 on the z-axis. So that'll scoot that sphere out into the page towards us. And we'll have that one be maybe green. While I'm doing this, I'm going to move the first sphere right by 5. You can reposition any of your spheres as you like. And now I have the 3 in that space. Fun thing about Python is it is fundamentally three-dimensional, this VPython that we're using. So if you right-click, you can rotate the scene, and you'll see the three-dimensional nature of it. There are ways to zoom in with pinches, though I find that to be a little bit challenging, and of course to scoot the scene side to side as well. Spheres are not the only thing you can do, of course. I'm going to create a box. I'm going to call the box Bill. That's just my arbitrary name. Position of the box would be at the location 0, 0, 0. And the size of the box, the position will specify the center of the box. The size will be a vector. And it will specify the length, width, and height in x, y, and z. So I'll set the x dimension to 10, the y dimension to 1/10, so it'll be very, very short, and then the z dimension to 10 as well. Close that up, and when I run that, I now have a really flat box, which acts kind of like a platform, a surface, a floor. Right? So all sorts of different objects you can generate. You can Google what sorts of shapes you can create with VPython. You can locate them anywhere in space and set the dimensions of the space. This gives us something to work with and begin to apply some physics.